Doug Scholz-Carlson, and I'm the stage director for this production.
I'm Caroline Worra, and I'm the Governess.
And I'm Gregory Schmidt, and I'm playing Peter Quint.
In general, the plot is there is a governess who has been hired to take care of two children who are without parents, and they are at an English country house, Bly. And the deal she has made is that it is their uncle, these two children's uncle, who has hired her, and she is supposed to take care of them entirely, never contact him, and never ask him any questions. So she arrives at the house, she meets the children, and she meets the housekeeper who is there with them. While she's there at the house, she begins to suspect that something is wrong with the children, and she begins to see ghosts. And the question that comes up in the opera is whether she is actually seeing ghosts or whether she is inventing problems in this house that don't exist.
Well, I think the really fun thing about getting to play a character like this is that it is quite an interesting arc. That when she's coming to Bly for the first time, there's all of those experiences of being afraid, being excited, not knowing what to expect, but hoping for the best and assuming the best, but all those kinds of questions. And then, of course, I don't think I'm crazy, so I think that everything that's happening is actually happening. And so to me, all those ghosts really are there. But there is definitely that, you know, there's a couple of points, a couple of times in the opera that I say, you know, am I really crazy? But I don't think I believe that I am. But there are a couple times when I think, am I really seeing everything that I'm saying that I'm seeing or not? So it's been a lot of fun to delve deep into this character.
Well, it's been a really interesting and fun contrast for me to play the role of Quint, because as a lyric tenor, most of the roles that I get cast in are sort of like the romantic lead in an opera, and you know, a lot of love and things like that. And so this is really fun to find different kinds of physical mannerisms than what I would normally be asked to do on stage. Obviously, from my standpoint, my character is real. And I don't feel necessarily evil while I'm in the character. I feel like Quint is a man who is used to getting what he wants, and he may have a cruel side, but he is also very charming and can be very seductive as well. So I guess that's sort of that's what I've been going for, is sort of a strong character, but not a caricature of an evil person.
Yeah, well, you know, it's interesting. The score really invites a very simple kind of stage production where everything is more or less representative, and I think that's what most productions tend to do. There are so many short scenes, and they shift so quickly in a way like a film. So we have to do something that's simple on stage that we can get quickly on and off. So we've chosen very specific elements from the house at Bly to represent, and those items are represented realistically. So we have, you know, the governess's desk and a tea table and a tea set and Miles' bed. So we have those furniture items without any other items around them. Then maybe on the more sort of expressive level, we've got these white curtains that will be on the stage, and they move in sort of very ghostly ways. And then we've got a bunch of different techniques that we're going to use to present the ghosts, including we're going to use some video projection, we'll use lighting effects, sort of all the different techniques that we can use on stage to make it to make a play that is scary, that makes the audience question what's going on stage, and hopefully is visually interesting all the way through.
This story is such an exciting ghost story that to have the audience that close to all of us, I think they'll feel really a part of the story and the atmosphere. You know, the second the orchestra starts to play, just the atmosphere in the entire room, I think, will put everyone on the edges of their seats.
It's a psychological drama. So much of it takes place inside the heads of the characters. So to get to do it the way it was written, which is to be done simply and to be done in a smaller space, is terrific. I mean, where a gesture, where a look, where a thought really communicates to the audience, I think is going to make it a pretty extraordinary experience for the audience.